There's one thing that I love a little more than everything else in my jewelry box. It is hoop earrings. And there's no such thing as too many pairs of hoops, for sure, but we have 4 different sizes. Very exciting. This is an expiring price. The price will go up at the end of the day. Now, let me just break it down for you. We have 4 different sizes to choose from, and we also have 2 different colors to choose from. So keep that in mind, the silver tone, the sterling silver, or the gold tone, and then check it out. More have just arrived of this 40 millimeter, excuse me, of the 40 millimeter, which is next to this right here. More have just arrived here. This sold out the last time Frida and I presented it. More have just arrived here, but we have added 3 additional sizes to Frida's hoop extravaganza right here. Okay, starting at the end, we have the 20 millimeter. Those are about 3/4 of an inch. Then moving on to the 40 millimeter. Those are about a 1.5 inch hoop. Then we have the 60 millimeter, a little bit over 2 inches right here. And then my favorite, because they're bigger the better when it comes to hoops, we have these gorgeous 80 millimeter, approximate 3-inch hoops right here. Remember, free shipping and handling on everything in this very special show. But also, I do want to show you one special little detail that I love about these earrings. First of all, they're gorgeous, all handcrafted, but the oversized clutch, the little post and clutch, I love it because you're not going to lose it. This is substantial. It's very easy to put in your ear. If you're like me, your earring backs always seem to go away and you never know where they are. But this is going to not only hold the earring in tight to the back of your ear in a very comfortable way, but it's also very easy to maneuver. So I want you to keep that in mind as well. Now, when we're looking at these beautiful, beautiful earrings, I'll just show you here. This is the gold tone. As you can see, there are these beautiful, beautiful, dark, gorgeous simulated gemstones all the way down the center and then all the way up here on the inside. So no matter what angle you're looking at these from, they just look like a continuous, beautiful gem encrusted hoop. And then all these little details on the side, this is where Frida gets inspired by the surroundings in New York City. The sparkle here, she reminds her of the city skyline. Isn't that incredible? When the lights go down, or I should say when the sun goes down in New York City, there's still always lights, that sparkle, that glistening. Then you have the textural detail right there on the side, inspired by the city streets in New York City. But as you can see, this kind of edgy elegance comes together in an absolutely beautiful, handcrafted, spectacular piece of jewelry. Once again, these are Frida's classic hoops, and for the very first time, we are offering them in 4 different sizes. Last time we presented the 40 millimeter right here. They sold out very, very quickly, but now more have just arrived and we brought in 3 additional sizes. So no matter what your hoop style, no matter what your hoop game, we have something that will fit you and every single occasion. And as I said, I think every type of hoop is always appropriate. And I sometimes even love mixing 2 different size hoops on one single ear, again, playing with that asymmetric look. Now here's Khadijah just showing in a very simple chambray shirt how elegant a classic hoop looks. Look how they catch the light. Look how you get a hint of sparkle, but they're still casual and understated enough to be worn every single day. That is the 40 millimeter size that you're looking at right there. Again, about 1.5 inches. And also, just a reminder, if you're thinking about these and you're thinking, well, yeah, you know, I don't know. I don't know which size I'd like to get. I'm not quite sure. Also want to let you know, remind you that this is an expiring price and the price will go up at the end of the day. So keep that in mind because you're saving anywhere from $35 on those 3-inch hoops to about $25 on those 40 millimeter hoops. So a very significant savings right here. And the 16 millimeter, or excuse me, the 60 millimeter, the just over 2-inch here is the most popular. I like how you're going big on these. Very, very impressive right here. Again, I say the bigger the hoops, the better, but this is such a sweet spot. If you want something a little bigger, but maybe you don't want to commit right here. Okay, so I'm going to bring Frida back in. We had some audio problems, full disclosure here. So I've just been yapping away. And let me tell you, I can talk about hoops all day long, Frida. Welcome back.
Katrina, I love that you're wearing those extra large hoops.
Obsessed.
They're so daring and so much fun, and they're such a statement maker. But what I really want to show you is kind of the story behind these hoops. You know, we all have a great pair of hoops in our jewelry box. And, you know, I really wanted to take that and elevate it and kind of take it to the next level, adding that grit and glam of the Brooklyn inspiration and the Brooklyn story.
Yeah.
And if you can look at the sides of the hoops, you can see that texture on the hoops on the sides of it. And of course, you have that inside and outside workmanship on the hoop itself, in the front of the hoop and in the back of the hoop. And the reason I chose to go with this texture, it kind of represents the streets of New York City, using that gold and of course that silver texture. I love this size. I'm actually wearing the size medium. So you have your small, medium, large, and extra large. This is the size medium. I love the size and the scale of it. It's that perfect every day. But if I really wanted to dress it up and kind of go bigger, I love these guys. And again, Katrina, those hoops on you look incredible.
Thank you. I mean, I really love my hoops. And I go more often than not with the 3 inches. Even if I'm wearing jeans and a t-shirt or a sweatshirt, or even if I'm doing a Zoom call or a video at home, I really always add those big hoops, because for me, that just makes me feel pulled together and gives me a little bit of kind of extra, I don't know, a little extra confidence and a little bit of extra like kind of glam angle, which of course I love to have. And it's so easy to do that with these mega hoops, especially with the added sparkle, no matter what size you go through. So let me go through actually your 4 different options. Now the gold tone is the most popular across the board. And right here, and you're also choosing from silver tone, this is that 20 millimeter, about 3/4 of an inch here. Now in the gold tone 20 millimeter, down to 5 dozen. Now again, expiring price here, and more have just arrived. This is that beautiful 40 millimeter gold tone, down to 6 dozen. That's it. This is the size that Freida's wearing. Then already very popular, the 60 millimeter right here. This is your silver tone. And now in the gold tone choice, down to our final 3 dozen. That is our most popular. And then the pièce de résistance, or at least my personal favorite, that whopping awesome 3-inch right here. You've got the silver tone and you're looking at the gold tone right here. Last call in both the gold tone and the sterling silver in those spectacular 3-inch hoops. J369627. And remember, this price goes up at the end of the day, so don't miss this very special piece from FREIDA ROTHMAN.